Hello, is anybody there? Is anybody there? Hello! Hi, Eleonora! Hi, Eleonora! I'm just getting my shoes on. I was finishing up hip hop and I needed to get a sip of water. We did so much today. So, Eleonora, here's what I'd like to do today. I would like to keep teaching you more moves, if that's cool. Just new moves? Yeah? New moves are cool? We can do pliés for the rest of our lives. Let's teach you some new moves. So last week we did some frappés. Do you remember frappés? To strike, we remember frappés. Today we are going to do what is called, all these things that sound like food. We're going to do something called fondue, okay? Fondues are a really great move that is used in ballet all the time. So fondue in French means to melt, okay? So I want you to think of your body melting as we do this. So in order to fondue, you're going to move two parts of your body, both legs at the same time. So all right, so with a fondue, we will start in a first position. What you're going to do is peel your foot up off of the floor and bring it to what's called a coupe, okay? So a coupe is like a lower passe. So you bring it to the coupe. As you peel your foot off and bring it to the coupe, you're going to bend. Actually, sorry, let me start with this foot because I'm mirroring you. So let's use your right foot. So you're peeling the right foot off of the floor to the coupe. You plie. You plie. So it happens at the same time. 5, 6, 7. So you go plie. Then you straighten the supporting leg and then you straighten the working leg in front of you at the same time. So it goes out at the same time. So you have, 5, 6, 7, 8. You peel and fondue, you stretch. Then you bring the knee back and you come to that plie again. Plie at the same time. So you're trying to create a diamond shape with your legs. So the diamond shape is happening with the supporting leg and the coupe leg, diamond shape. You stretch, then you're going to go to the side. Out to the side, stretch both at the same time. So what we're not going to want to see here is coupe, stretch, then straighten. You want them to happen at the same time. They happen at the same time. Then we go to the back. We coupe, we plie. So this time my coupe is behind me. So instead of in front of me, it's behind me when I go to the back. So it's behind, then you stretch at the same time, then you fondue one more time, point, close. Then we switch to the other side. So let me give you counts. It goes 5. I'll show you the counts of the other foot. So you're in first position. You take the preparation. 5, 6, 7. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So notice that I didn't shift my body around. You have to use your balance as you're doing this because it's not impressive if I'm doing this, like with my body, right? That looks ridiculous. That means nothing. So we're holding our bodies up really tall. We're keeping our shoulders wide. We'll do this the first time with our hands on our hips, right, then left, and then I'll teach you some arms that go with it. Let's try it. Fondue. Since I've been spelling things for you, let me spell it for you. Fondue. I think I remember fondues. Oh, perfect. I love that. Sorry, I'm just getting the music. Ballet. We're going to do these nice and slowly so that we can work our balance. Okay, hands on the hips. Body's tall. 5, 6, 7, 8. Peel the foot. 1. Stretch. Stretch. Woo! Stretch. Time to switch. So it's fondue. Stretch. Fondue. Stretch. Fondue. Stretch. Fondue. Let's do that one more time. Right, left. Fondue. Peel the foot. Extend the toes. Make sure your knees are facing opposite ways. Fondue. Stretch. Fondue. And close switch. Fondue. Stretch. Fondue. Stretch. Fondue and stretch. Fondue and point close. Great. So, awesome. This time we're going to do it even slower as we add the arms. So sometimes it's like, oh, why are we doing it slow? I hate doing things slow. This one is harder when it's slower. So we're going to make it a little bit harder. So our arms go 1, 2. This is to the front. We'll take the opposite arm as leg above our head. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we go to second position with our arms. 7, 8. Then we bring them together. 1, 2. Arabesque. 3, 4 to first position. 5, 6. Open. 7. Lower to fifth. 8. Then we do the other side. 1, 2. I hope you're doing these arms with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this time it's even slower. So we're thinking about turning our legs out, really rotating from the hip as we extend. So my knee is facing the opposite way as my supporting knee, and I'm reaching my toes as far away from me as I can, reaching my arms, extending my head now up nice and tall. I'm not leaning back. If you think about reaching your forehead to to the front of the room, to the audience, that's great. Eleanor, you're amazing. Let's do it again. Here we go. Take those arms, reach 5, 6, 7, 8. It's slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your belly button. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees go opposite ways. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right? Fondues. Fondue means to melt. So that's why we melt our legs as we do it. I'm just rolling these up a little bit. Next thing that we're going to do. So this is going to look familiar because we did Adagio, if you remember a few weeks ago, and we do something like this similar in your dance. But now we're going to lift our legs a little bit higher as we do this. So these are developes. We do developes to work our extension, our flexibility, and our strength, and use our technique, our ballet technique with it. So develope, obviously you can hear the word develop. So you're going to develop your leg into your extension. So I'll go over the feet again first, and then we'll add the hands after. They're very similar to these arms are very similar to the fondues. So this is how it builds upon the fondue. So you stick your hands on your hips right now. You peel your foot up through the coupe. Toes are the last thing to leave. You create a passe with your leg. So there's a hip, there's a 90-degree angle with your hip and your leg. So you have 1, 2. You're going to present your heel. 3, 4. So notice that my hips are not lifting or getting wonky. They're straight across from one another, and my shoulders are remaining right over my hips. So again, did you type something? I think I have heard of that before. I think you have. I think we've done these together. Or you may have done it with Miss Mary. I'm so glad that you're recognizing these words. I'm so, so glad. So we have, again, 5, 6, 7. So you have 1, 2. Develop a 3, 4. Your leg is turned out. Your toe is pointed, reaching away from you. You pull your knee back. 5, 6. You extend. 7, 8. So keep your knee right where it is. Don't let it drop. You lift your knee. 1, 2, you're going to lift your knee behind you, extend to air rest. 3, 4, take it to passe again. 5, 6, lower down. 7, then we switch to the other side. So what can happen when we're doing these is that we forget about straightening our knees, pointing our toes, extending through our ankles. So just like when you do tendus, just like when you do dégagés, your leg is going on your train track line. It's not going out directly to the side. So if you're in a first position, that's where your knee is, and that's where you extend to. It's not out here, because if I go out here, my hip starts to get weird. Let's do the other side. Hands on the hips. 5, 6, 7. So we go 1, 2. Turn out your leg. 3, 4, 5. Push the knee back. 6. Hips are straight. 7, 8. 1, 2. Lift your knee. 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower down. 7, 8. The arms are exactly the same as they were in the tendus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's give it a go. DEVELOPEES, developes. I'm sure you're really good at them. So this is similar to what we do in our recital dance, right? Bees, right? It's just higher off the floor. So what is going to make this look pretty, really, really pretty, is if you can get your fingers and your toes to arrive at their destination at the same time. So if I do this, and then my arms go, doesn't quite look as good as if I do fingers and toes arrive at passe, and in first position, fingers and toes arrive at their destination. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. So let's try that one more time. And we'll try to get our fingers and toes to arrive at their destination at the same time. One more time. We have roll the shoulders back. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Good. let's move on. Why don't we take a nice quick stretch? Oh, So we can have a seat on the floor for this. Pointing our toes in front of our nose. Okay, point those toes. Sit up tall. So let's point and flex and point and flex. Let's do one at a time. Working through your feet. Let's reach up to the sky. All the way over to your knees. Drop your head. Stay low and flex your feet. Grab the sides of your feet. Get the elbows down towards the floor. Drop your head again. Let's open up those legs to second position on the floor. Let's flex and point here. So we have flex, point, flex, point. Your knees remain straight and facing up to the ceiling. Flex, point, up and over to one side. Open up that side body. Reaching as long as we can. Let's switch to the other side and over. Let's reach forward, flexing the feet. Try to get your belly button down to the floor. Bring your feet together into a butterfly. Sitting up tall, nose to the toes. Cross one leg over the other. Reach the opposite arm as leg up and sit up and twist real tall. Switch that. That was weird. Bring your feet together, nose to your toes. Something's going on with the music. I gotta just plug it in. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Okay. We're stretched. We're good. Let's move on. Let's do some let's do two types of turns. Piqués and soutenu. So piqué turns and soutenu turns. So if you had a Venn diagram of piqués and soutenus. Okay. Piqué turns and soutenu turns. All soutenu turns are piqué turns, but not all piqué turns are soutenu turns, okay? So you begin a soutenu with a piqué, but you don't, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Let me just do it. So you piqué. What does piqué mean? We've done this before. Let me type it into piqué. Piqué means to prick, right? So we've done these a million times. We've done piqué step, passe, susu, tendu. We've done those, okay? So now we're going to turn that into a turn. So we take our piqué. We're not even going to lift it off the floor. So we go step onto a piqué, slide, tendu. So let's do that again. Piqué and piqué. So you step onto it. So the reason why I've always had you do piqué is to try to get you to remember to step onto a pointed toe every time you do it. So you're just going to step onto it this time. So we'll do a bunch of those. Ready? 5, 6, 7. We go step, piqué turn, step, piqué turn, step, piqué turn. Yeah. So as we do piqué turns, you step onto a pointed toe, you step onto a straight knee. Your support, the leg that you're pushing off of needs to come from a plie, because just like in jumps, your plie is your power. So if you take a plie here, you step onto a straight leg. I know if you notice or type something. We did that move in Miss Mary. Oh, perfect, girl. Then let's put the piqués with the soutenus, because I was just going to have you do piqués, but I'll have you do a piqué and then a soutenu and then a piqué and then a soutenu. So let me go over the soutenus. So we have piqué turn, right? One piqué turn, one piqué. Then we slide out. We're going to step to a fifth position. Step, fifth position. This is your susu. So susu means over, under. One foot is over, one foot is under. Soutenu, you turn toward the leg that is behind. Soutenu. Soutenu. Soutenu means sustained. So you're sustaining your releve as you turn. You sustain it. Soutenu means sustained. So one piqué turn, one soutenu. Ready? Over and over. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. You piqué turn, you soutenu, you piqué turn, you soutenu. I run out. Oh, you know what? Are you seeing this from the other side? I should be doing this way so that you can be doing it with me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So let's try it this way. So if you were doing the left, good for you. If you were just doing the right, that's great too. Pick whichever side you want to try. Pick which side feels good for you. I will show you this way so that you can do the right, because most likely you feel good doing the right. So step onto the right foot. So you go piqué passe, soutenu. Piqué passe, soutenu. So you must spot your head every time you do a turn. You must spot your head. So you look in the direction that you're turning for as long as you can. You keep your chin in the same place, and then you whip your head around. So you plie, spot your head, spot your head. Let's put on some music and do piqués and soutenus. Okay. Sorry I came off screen. I just had to plug the phone instead of using the Bluetooth because it was getting spotty. Ready? 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry. 5, 6, 7, Here we go. Pique turn. Soutenu. Pique. Soutenu. I have to back up. If you have more room, you keep going. Ready? Here we go. And pique. Soutenu. Pique. Soutenu. Cross that bit every time you take the soutenu. Turn out the passe every time you have pique. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Soutenu, pique, soutenu. Try it by yourself without watching me. I hope you're not watching me. I hope you're spotting. Try it one more time without me. We have 5, 6, 7. Here you go. Pique, soutenu, pique, soutenu, pique, soutenu. Try it one more time. Back up if you need more space. I'll do it with you. Ready? We have 5, 6, 7, 8. Pique, soutenu, pique, soutenu. Okay? Let's try the other side. So we're going to step onto the left foot this time. We only have a few minutes. So if you'd like to review this, keep going. Keep watching this video over and over. Watch me do some, and then you try them. So step on the left foot this time. So you step on your left, you plie on the right. You have 5, 6, 7. So you go step, pique, passe the right this time. 5, 6, 7. Passe the right. Cross left, right comes in front, then the left gets to the front at the end. 5, 6, 7. So you go pique turn, soutenu turn, pique turn, soutenu turn. Let's try it with the music. Five, 6, 7, 8, and a pique, soutenu, pique, soutenu. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a pique, soutenu, pique, soutenu. Try it by yourself. Oh yeah, that's fine. Do whichever side you want. This is your class. Try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pique, soutenu, pique, soutenu. 5, 6. Let's do it one more time together. 8. Here we go. And pique, soutenu, pique, soutenu. Okay. So listen. Eleanor, whatever side you did, do the other side, because I'm going to let you go because it's 4:15. I would like to share a YouTube with you. So I just put it in there. So listen, those classes that I put, Steps on Broadway post, they're for adults, okay? So it's not that they're like obscene or anything, but they're just hard because they're for adults. They're for adults who are dancing on Broadway. So I think that they have classes and they teach combinations. So even if you're like totally lost, if you want to keep doing some classes, just to try, just to throw on if you are bored or if you want to keep dancing or if you want something fresh, look them up. And there's jazz classes. So you might want like theater jazz. It's like, it'll be like really fun. So, and there's a ballet bar that's very, 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 very long. There's a ballet bar that is 1 hour long. So if you have some extra time on your hands, check that out. I did a ballet bar the other day that was really great. So I hope that you find some joy in that. And I will see you on Friday. Thank you so much for always being so active in the chat and letting me know how you're doing. I'll just make sure that you didn't say anything else because I know that there's a delay. Can we listen to the middle and front? Of course we can. Yes, we can. Totally. Yes. Okay. I'll see you next time. Great job. I think. I hope. I'm sure.